Thank you very much, Dr. Kim, Eminent Chancellor Somji, President Flanagan, Mr. Ashdown from the Board of Governors, graduands, friends, and family. It is truly an honor to welcome you all here today to congratulate the class of 2025 in rehab medicine, kinesiology, sport and recreation, and public health. Graduates, you have dedicated years to gaining knowledge. You've had exceptional professors, and you're now ready to transform all that knowledge into something even more powerful, which is wisdom. So as you stand ready to do that, I want to share some of the most important wisdom that I've ever received. It's something that changed the way I practiced and the way that I live. I was told to read a very small yet very profound book called The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And the first agreement in that book is to use your words impeccably. It has stayed with me for years, and it has changed the way that I think and the way that I speak. Now, being impeccable with your words doesn't mean using perfect grammar or fancy words. It means recognizing that your thoughts and your words carry immense biological and emotional power. And science is showing us now that this isn't just metaphorical. For example, the emerging field of epigenetics, which is championed by cell biologist Dr. Bruce Lipton, is showing us that our perceptions and our beliefs can shape the world. They can affect our genes. Dr. Lipton calls this the biology of belief. And through it, what we're learning is that the way that we think and the words that we say, whether we're thinking this inside or saying things aloud, can either activate healing or deepen harm. So, graduates, as you begin this next chapter of your life, let's explore this agreement from two angles: how it can affect others and how it can affect yourself. And let's start with others. So when we focus on thoughts and words that open up possibilities, we make room for amazing things to happen. Imagine if people like Terry Fox had been told they couldn't do it, and if they had actually listened to that. After his Marathon of Hope, Terry's legacy lives on through a foundation that has raised almost $1 billion, with a B, billion dollars for cancer research. Or other people like Captain Trevor Greene, a Canadian veteran who suffered a massive brain injury in Afghanistan 20 years ago. He has shown, and he continues to demonstrate, how the brain has the capacity to heal and rewire itself even decades after an injury. Or other Canadian heroes like Rick Hansen, who wheeled around the globe to show that what can be possible when people believe. Now, these people are proof that belief, backed by science and spirit, can move mountains. And here's the thing, you will meet people like this. And when you do, the challenge for you is to believe with them. So be the kind of person who says, let's see how far you can go, instead of the person who says, the data says you can't. If I could go back in time and tell my younger clinician self one thing, it would be this: don't limit what's possible by always focusing on statistical probability. Focus on human potential. Okay, now let's get personal. It is so easy to let your thoughts or the words of others shape your path. You've probably all experienced this in one way or another. I know that I have. If I had listened to all the negative chatter around me as a young adult, I would not have been able to physically walk onto this stage. I would not have written a novel, and I most definitely would not have become an entrepreneur. There was a lot of positive self-talk that had to take place. And quite honestly, even knowing all this now, it's something I'm still working on. So being impeccable with my words is not something I have yet mastered. But I think that's the point, because the moment that you think you've mastered something, you stop growing. So today, you have achieved something remarkable, not just a credential, but a level of mastery in your field. But don't let this milestone be the finish line. Let it instead be your launch pad. Let your thoughts and your words launch you into purpose, into wisdom, into a life that inspires others. So in closing, here's what I know. You will be pillars for others. Whether you're guiding a patient through rehab, training an athlete, or building public health systems, every breakthrough, every comeback story, every innovation began with someone who believed in it. So let that person be you. You have the knowledge, you definitely have the heart, and now you have the opportunity to do truly great things, not only for others, but for yourself. Remember, the vision that you hold for the world begins with the one that you have for your own life. So, carry your scientific knowledge, but also carry wisdom. Be the trainer who helps someone lace up for their own marathon of hope. Be the builder of healing public health systems. Be the clinician who says, you got this. Because the world doesn't just need more experts. It needs healers, it needs believers, and of course, most of all, it needs you. So congratulations, class of 2025. Go out and do great things.